league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Bradley's checked in for the Bulls. White comes in for Dosunmu. And both. Free throws good for Vucevic.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Here's Baisley. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Portland. Passes it to Mann. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
All the officials are all over that one.
And great people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play. Yet people love to talk about sports, period. Especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Alfonso McKinney's checked in for Vucevic. Troy Brown comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Matt Thomas in for Zach LaVine. Now, here's Thomas. He's guarded closely. McKinney kicks to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Outside, White. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. Over in the corner, Brown. Wiggins, right side. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now, here's Wiggins. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Hands it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Wiggins against White. The kick out to Brown. Out left to the wing. Good D by Thomas.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Brown right side. Out to the right wing. White left side. And there's the pass to Bradley. Clock at 4. That shot is off. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, they really snuffed that one out. Didn't execute all that well. Fortunate to walk away with the W.
We talk about gutsy wins, and on a night like that in the last game where they just did not shoot it well, that's a steal during a regular season.
And that one drops for him.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Here's Mann. Last game he had 13. Lets it go with a 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Thomas. Bradley with the ball. He's covered by Muscala. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Mann. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Right side, Thomas. Takes it inside. Got a hand on it. It's all tied in Chicago. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Williams. Favors is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard position. Chicago trailing here. Al Levine. A 26-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
And boy, did he have it going offensively. He lived at the line during that game as well, and that's where he got a lot of those points.
And Williams, here we go, and he gets it to go. Williams has got the lead up to 4 now for Oklahoma City. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
Here's Giddey after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. It's stolen by Vucevic. There's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
The Thunder shooting it really well, 54% from the floor. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
For the Thunder making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Williams passes to Dort. With the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Lou Dort has made a name for himself on defense. Viewed as a superstar stopper. Well, he's earned it with his play.
Craig, the way Dort has handled guys like LeBron and Harden, he does as well as anyone when it comes to defending them.
Yeah, I mean, he's small but strong and really hard to bump off his spot. Quick enough to stay with anyone on their drives and just turn it into a great shutdown defender.
And he knocks down the first one.
Luguentz Dort continues to find ways to impress you and expand his offensive game, but he knows he's coming to the league as a defender, and he takes a tremendous amount of pride in it.
Right, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And To be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling, whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes with different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that stretch. Thanks for that score.
Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time, Dort playing unselfishly.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 4-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Now here's Levine. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game.
An all-NBA selection over his career. DeRozan is a savvy scorer, reads the passing angles, and looks for catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Great D that time from Green. Bulls have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And Levine, here we go, and he converts the layup. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Easy to be in awe of Levine. Exceptional with the basketball and has some tricks up his sleeve.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Dort. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. It's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Nikola Vucevic.
And he's been on the upswing offensively these past few months. And you know how much they love getting all those extra points out of him. He's been carrying a much bigger load lately, and I think he'll just continue to get better.
Your lovable dance team.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Oklahoma City moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pokusevski. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Down low. And Bradley gets it to go on the assist by Thomas.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Wiggins dishes to Muscala. Pass to Roby. Wiggins outside to the wing on the left. Here's the screen. 3 on the clock. Man gets the bucket. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Thomas goes in. Wiggins with the rebound. The Thunder have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Passes it to Mann for 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's White. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Here's Thomas. They trail by 1. Here's McKinney. Almost, but it rolls out.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Here's Wiggins, and it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got 4 rebounds in this game. 26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And he goes in for the top.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Mann. Chicago grabs the miss. Bradley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Brown kicks to White. On the wing, Brown. Takes a shot at the elbow, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bulls out front, up by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Billy.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
They put a big effort in the rebounding battle, working to corral every miss. That's the hustle you love to see. If they can maintain this approach, it'll give them the edge in other areas of the game.
And later on, some more NBA action to look forward to. Here are the games coming up. For the Magic, they'll be up against the Pacers in Indianapolis. That one tips off at 7 p.m. Eastern.
That's one like EJ and Shaq playing 2K against each other. Weak.
Come on, Jet.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Nikola Vucevic.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Dosunmu is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Vucevic, and it's Green, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Outside, Green. Baseline J on the way. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Giddey. They set the pick. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic. For Oklahoma City, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here's LaVine, who brings it up for the Bulls. They trail by 1. Here's Vucevic. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
They are just killing him on the interior.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Oklahoma City shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. There's the pick. Here's Giddey. And he drives in. Outside, Dort. From outside, off the mark.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Stripped away. Outside, Dort. In the corner, it's Wiggins. That 3 off the mark. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Vucevic to the pass to Dosunmu. Picked by Vucevic. Driving the lane. Dosunmu, shot's good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Robinson Earl. Vucevic defending. Good. Giddey's got 8 points.
And elite passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
The pass to Levine. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Releases. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Levine. DeRozan's got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Giddy. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Dosunmu. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Derek Favors checked in for Oklahoma City. And he sinks the second. Chicago leading by 3. Now here's Dosunmu. 6 points for him. Outside Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Levine, here we go. It's blocked. Wiggins surveying the floor. Diving in, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Dosunmu, and the rejection by Favors.
Oh, great defense from Favors. Has that sense for when to go for the block.
And it's good for 2. Vucevic has got 5 points in the quarter.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Well, we saw this same kind of attack in the last game. Ferocious effort in back-to-back outings.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Alfonso McKinney comes in for Green. Brown is checked in for Levine. And it's White in for Dosunmu. Williams against White. Pass to McKinney.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
He kicks to Brown. Outside DeRozan. Over in the corner, White. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. McKinney, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted winning records every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in. Promoted their G League coach, Mark Dagnall, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, D.A. Muscala, he's checked in for Derek Favors. Brown finds DeRozan. And the Bulls with another miss.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's man. Light covering. For the lead. Man can't hit. And so Brown will bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 1. DeRozan with a screen for Brent. Brown outside. It's White on the wing. And again, Chicago. No good. Thunder have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pokusevski can't hit. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's DeRozan. Misses in close. Oklahoma City's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Passes to Muscala. He dishes it to Williams. Back to Muscala. Williams against Bradley. Here's Mann. And it's off the back rim. No good. We're at the end of the third, and it's still got a close one. Bulls lead by 1. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Lou Dort, and it's Baisley into the fourth.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to happen.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
That free throw, no good. And Greg, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on that.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
And he's good on the second.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Here's Giddey. Started by Levine. To take the lead. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. 16 feet away. It's rebounded by Giddey. Oklahoma City trailing. Out to the right wing. The 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Levine dishes to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double-teamed. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Ball stolen. Here's Mann. White covering. The Thunder with another miss. And for the Bulls, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. The pass to DeRozan. Here's Dosunmu. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. DeRozan's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Giddey, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Dort against Levine. White looking around. Vucevic is screen on Dort. Levine kicks to White. And it's off from 3-point range.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
To the middle, Robinson Earl. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And the jam by Levine.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
To the paint. Mann can't hit.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Dosunmu. left side, Levine. Snatched away. Outside, Dort. Into the lane. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
And you love it when Dort gets that kind of momentum and is charging towards the basket. Not many people want to get in his way.
Green is checked in for Kobe White. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Higgins is checked in. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Thank you, David. Now here's Levine. Knocks down the 10-footer. Levine's got 4 this quarter.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Dort passes to Giddey. Driving inside. Robinson Earl. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Now, here's Dort. 18 that time from Vucevic. Now, here's Green. He's guarded closer. The wing, Levine. Over Wiggins. That one a little long. Thunder trailing by 6.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
You can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Levine can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. To the inside. Rebounded by Vucevic. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bull. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Dort has that great compact fire hydrant type of build, and he'll take that kind of contact.
First team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Lucas Dort. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's the Bulls with the ball. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Levine dishes to Vucevic and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And the key for Vucevic is remaining aggressive. When he does that, this guy can dominate.
Timeout called for the Thunder. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
Seconds left in the game. Here's Baisley. Robinson Earl. Outside, Dort. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And again, Oklahoma City. No good. And that's an intentional foul.
Jeremiah Robinson Earl. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Bulls.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And guys, DeMar DeRozan has really come into his own on the court. It's been great to see him realize that potential and become the player a lot of guys knew he could be.
All right, this section wants a free defense. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable. Substitution for the Bulls.
three from the inbound. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Brown Jr. taking 2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. Outside, George takes the 3. That one's not going to go. So the Bulls win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, we know this team has offensive options, but it looks like there's great confidence defensively now.
Yeah, we have to. That's what we got to do. If we play defense, we know we can score the basketball whenever we want. We just got to get stopped.
Very impressive. Very impressive.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.
Sunday brings double XP for all games played in the rec.